everybody. Live for a special impromptu stream, both here on RHC TCG here on YouTube, as well on my Revolutionary Cowboy account over on Kick. Gonna get ready to open some Pokemon cards, as you guys saw in the thumbnail. I got plenty here of the Destined Rivals sleeve blisters. And this right here, I was not even expecting to find. And much as I was on the fence as I was ever going to open it, I've said before in some streams that if I find it, open it. If I don't, well, that's whatever. Mega Evolutions. I finally went down that rabbit hole to finally say, you know what, might as well. You only live once. And when I saw these, when I was going to find $5, because I was like, not even expecting to find Pokemon cards today, but I was hoping I'd find Pokemon cards when I was going in to buy some stuff I need. And here's the funny thing. They were getting stocked right as I went in. Thankfully, they're still plenty in stock, so I left some for the other collectors, kids, and, well, the scalpers. Because scalpers are everywhere, unfortunately. When I saw they were being stocked, the guy was putting them on the pegs. And this is one of the employees I always have, like, a conversation with. He's always really nice. There's plenty of employees there I'll chat with. And he already knew what I was getting, like. So, of course, went and got my other stuff and then bought these. I was like, hey, just buy 6 of each. And like I said, there was still plenty left, and I'm sure they still have more they could always stock later. But hey, whenever I could beat the scalpers, that's always a win. So I'm going to get into open this here soon. I'm just checking to see if anybody has hopped on either my TCG channel or here on Kick, which, if not, hey, you can watch the replay later. Maybe I might share this through my main channel just to see how maybe that gets some people out to see that this is in their notifications, hopefully. We'll try at least, but I'll start at the opening here soon, because also I'm doing this before I go to work here in a little bit. I go to work here within another hour and a half from now, so I've got time. Sorry, look up there. So I'm going to try to do this before I leave for work in a little bit. And I mentioned in the description, this is not going to be the only stream this week. This one was impromptu because I didn't think I was going to find anything. I was going to maybe save these for later in the week, but I'm like, no, I want to open these now. I will have another stream coming, as I will have more Japanese Pokemon cards I'll be opening, including 2 sets I have not opened in Japanese. I've opened them in English and only through a mini tin. The other ones I've already opened, but I thought, hey, get some more of these sets. Hopefully I'll get luckier with those, but hey, maybe I might get lucky with Destined Rivals. Still looking for Ear of the Misty cards, Ear of the Misty Sonic, or Misty Lapras illustration rares, or anything I can find where it's Team Rocket related, or Cynthia, Ethan, and then Mega Evolutions. Well, just whatever I find in those, we'll see, because I have not opened Mega Evolutions. I've watched very little videos, so yeah, we're gonna see how lucky I get. Hopefully. Oh, I got one like. Comments. I haven't even looked at the comments yet. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm actually awake. It's after work. Cool. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Pokemon Quest Official, formerly known as Positive Pokemon Players. Glad you're here, man. All right, cool. So at least now I know that I got one viewer. So I will start the opening here soon. I'm just going to also share a post on my main channel. All right, just posting that real quick. But hey, I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Daylight savings time here in the U.S. is finally over, for the states that observe it other than Hawaii and Arizona. So they never have to worry about either setting their clocks back or setting them forward. They're lucky. But hey, I'm glad with that hour back. Okay, share channel. Who knows if it helps or not. Hey, whatever you can do, especially with my RHC TCG channel, I've been kind of noticing my channel's been dwindling a little with subs, and I try not to make a big deal about that. It's whatever at this point. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's a little concerning. Like maybe it's people that deactivate their YouTubes. Maybe it's bot accounts being deleted. It could be people that maybe just choose not to stay subscribed, and that's fine. Not a big deal. I'm just here for the fun of open Pokemon cards, and I'll get into those here in a moment. Just gotta get one more swig of my drink. And as I said before, I will be opening some more cards here later this week. I'm hoping they'll be here by Thursday when I do my usual Thursday streams, as I have at least 6 boxes. Thought about 7. Who gets that meme? Yeah, 6, 7. I'm sorry. This is me being the old head. I'm kind of tired of hearing it, but whatever. But no, seriously, I got 6 boxes coming here pretty soon. Because the Japanese booster boxes are more affordable than the English ones. I have been considering, though, buying some English ones that maybe are still affordable and maybe are not as desired as some of the more recent, stuff from the later Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet stuff. So stay tuned. We'll post updates both on my YouTube channels and maybe Discord. For those of you that want to join my Discord server, I do have one. I just haven't promoted it as late. I need to start promoting it again. That's kind of what I figured. Bot accounts and YouTube deletes AI channels, subscriber accounts if not active a lot. Yeah, this channel's not as active as it used to be. I mean, I could kind of say the same for my main channel, but main channel I don't really see much of a change in the subs. But once again, I just do it for the fun. Oh yeah, Sword Shield era was a great era. I mean, Scarlet Violet's decent. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Scarlet Violet. And like I said, gotta get into Mega Evolutions. My first time ever opening this, so hey, might as well. May not see these again. Oh God, you're not. Yeah, it definitely is. Yes, it is. And you know what? I don't know if you're subscribed to my pal, Josh's channel, J Rose Productions. He had a problem with AI. Even one of his live streams, basically not safe because his friend had a toy gun that he was using for a cosplay because it was for Halloween, and the AI thought it was a real gun, and Joshua appealed it, and they rejected the appeal. So because of that, for a brief time, he lost the ability to live stream on his main channel. He has reached out to Team YouTube, even meant he had to go back to Twitter, which he didn't really want to do, and I don't blame him. So far, they're looking at it, and I guess while the appeal supposedly has not been overturned, like it hasn't been, like hasn't been overturned. I guess he got the ability back to live stream, but he's not really gonna do it. He'll probably, if he live streams again, he'll probably use his J Russell Retro Gaming channel. But that sucks that had to have my pal Josh show, and it maybe that's why if you probably did see the post that I shared. Because I shared on his behalf because I didn't like that. It's not the first time that YouTube has got either him or even me. I've been attacked by it, both when we had our joint channel RHC TCG Live, and then I've had one of my live streams for a WWE WrestleMania watch along. I think it was for like WrestleMania 28. It was flagged and banned worldwide because I made the mistake of probably let some audio play, and then I briefly left the room, and I wasn't going to just mute my audio. Well, that was enough for them to block the live stream so nobody can watch the replay. So it's whatever. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. AI Room Max, mofos, 20.3 million subscriber TCG channel. He does cold ones now, but YouTube ruined one of the best TCG channels. Yeah, it's ridiculous what it's happening with YouTube with AI. Killed my 7 million view channel for an old Danzig live video. It had 7,000 subscribers too. Jeez, that's a shame, man. I don't like what's going on with AI and how it's like taking away jobs. Oh, cool. We got a new person here. Edward 2014. Okay, hello. Welcome to the stream. And it's like you're on YouTube because once again, I am broadcasting both on YouTube and I'm also on Kick too, which Kick is Revolution Now Cowboy. I'll just use that for both my channels. And maybe RHC and JP Live, they will also put our streams over there in the future when me and Josh will get together. But all right. Yep, as Poem Quest just said, welcome to Eduardo. So thanks for coming to the stream. So I'm going to get into open up some packs. My first ever opening of Mega Evolution. The Mega Evolution base. Hopefully I'll find more. If not, well, I'm not alone because everybody's having a hard time finding these with scalpers. Oh, we gotta kick it. Okay, cool. I don't know what that comment is. I'm going over my kick real quick. Okay, we got that. Okay. I'm gonna ignore that because I think that's Okay, yeah, that's kind of random because I know what that is. Okay, got spam emojis, cool. Sorry. Bye-bye. You're going to have spam emojis. Not cool, dude. Not a fan of that. If you're going to do that over and over. Alright, we'll get back to the stream. I kind of got derailed there when that had to happen. Like, I'm sorry. And I recognize those emojis. Like, dude, if you're not going to comment and say anything positive, just going to the spam emojis, nope. I'm sorry, dude. You're out. But anyways, let's get into this opening here. I only giving Kick a try just to see if it does anything, but if not, it's kind of like whatever. Alright, we'll close that out. Open up this first pack here. Of course, got the cool coin here of Mega Lucario. So, cool. And I believe now, yeah, they're no longer putting code cards with check lane blisters, so the only code cards you get now are in the packs, because I know that the 3-pack blisters, they don't have the code cards anymore here, so you only get one code now, which, it's alright. Alright, with that cool Drafoon holographic, that's very nice Cosmo foil, so, alright. And now, first pack I've ever opened a Mega Evolution. Better late than never. But yeah, like I said, I'm sorry I had to ban somebody, and Kick, but people are going to start spamming emojis, then yeah. It's fine to put some up here and there, but alright. And I'm guessing, is Eduardo one of your friends on Pokemon Quest? If he is, then cool. Hey, welcome to the stream, because I see he says check out Eduardo and you put the link to his channel. So, alright, if he's one of your friends, cool. Alright, so there's that code for the code hunters. My pal Joshua, we're here with his auctioneer, and Gavel, here you go. Get your code card right here. Going once, going twice, one more time. And sold. Alright, here we go. First over Mega Evolutions pack opening here. I'm going to put, of course, the energy here to the front, be a Fight type energy, so cool. So here we go. I see a Knuckle Stack. There's Vulpix. There's a Magnemite. Bulbasaur. We got Chi-Yu. Iron Defender. Spiritomb. Reverse Holo is a Garganacl. Alright, Reverse Holo Kyogre. And the last card, Holographic Xerneas for my first pack. That's alright. Okay, it has a game channel game content. Cool. I'll have to check it out later. Alright. So I'll just put that here for anybody else watching. So, yeah. There we go. Alright. Oh, yeah, definitely. Xerneas is definitely cool. I agree. I mean, hey, holographics, they're nice, even if they're not the pulls they once were, but, it's still cool to get them, I guess. And with the Japanese stuff, of course, now that it's not guaranteed unless you buy, like, what we call a subset, like, for example, Terrestrial Festival. But either way, it's kind of like, they're still nice, even if you get them over and over. Alright, so next pack here. Once again, you guys have already seen the coin. Let's take a look at the Drift Blim holograph. So cool that you get two cards that are in an evolution line. So for these in Mega Evolution. So alright. Once again, no code card anymore for the check lanes. But that's alright. You only get the one code card. That means less I have to toss out later after I'm done using them. And also, I know that a lot of people probably seen these in videos. Of course, code card backs now all change, which, cool. So for anyone that's new and hasn't really seen the code cards now, what they look like. But anyways, next code for the code owners out there. Hopefully it focuses as well. So I'll also try to show the QR code too. Alright. So hopefully you guys that any code owners out there got that code. But alright. I'll just put up one more time just to be safe. Just because I don't know. Like I said, hopefully I got the QR code. It focuses in and out of my ring light. But there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're playing the game, of course. I mean, because let's be honest, if you play the game, you're not going to care as much about the rarity, because you're trying to get the best cards for your decks, whether EXs or not. So that's understandable. So, and I have much respect for the people who play the game, because at the end of the day, this is called the trade card game, and that's who one's trying to cater to usually the most besides collectors. But they throw in the cool stuff like the illustration rares and special illustration rares and so on. So we at least got that. All right, so we got a Riolu. There's another Vulpix. We got Tinkatuff. There's a Seedot. Garganagol. There's a Mega Signal. There's a Shedinja. Reverse Hollow. Looks like a Cinderace. Reverse Hollow Energy Switch. Okay, Mega Venusaur. That's a hit. I'll take it. So, of course, anytime I get a hit, we have to have the sound effect. Oh, let's see. Where is it? Aggressive energy. Well, go figure. Cool. All right, awesome. So, okay, we got that. So, yep. See, hey, I don't mind if you put the emojis because you're a good dude. See, some people I'll like you're cool, but anybody else, the emojis the guy was posting a kick were a little suspicious looking. Vulgar display of flowers. Yep, talking some Pantera there. All right, so let me find my sleeves. I put them off somewhere. Now, of course, this stream, like I said, this will be the only one, not the only one I do this week. Now, this one I'm going to probably make it, fairly short after I'm done opening these packs. So, got 4 packs of Mega Evolutions. So I want to save Destined Rivals for last because that's what I was really looking forward to. Like I said, still looking for those Misties. No, you're good. Like I said, it's kind of like the emojis you did were pretty cool. The ones I saw on Kick were, well, a little weird, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to acknowledge them. Because there's some of the ones I've seen that look like somebody's kind of trying to, troll. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to acknowledge that. So it's kind of like whatever. But all right, back to this. And I may just try to Kick out every now and then, but I'm mostly going to stick to YouTube just because that's where I mostly get most of my views at. So don't worry, I'm not mad if you overdo the emojis because you're good, man. But when somebody else comes in, you don't know them very well, and the emojis are kind of a little bit, as the kids say, sus. Yeah. Thanks for coming, bro. I've actually watched some Pantera's performances. Yeah, I actually have the Greatest Hits album they put out in 2003, and they put some of the Monsters of Rock on there with Domination and Primal Concrete's Wedge. So I have seen them. So, oh yeah, awesome. And how it's in black and white, and you see all the people there, and this is around the time that Russia had just become Russia again after being the Soviet Union. So I watched that performance. That was pretty bad. So I'll have to watch the full, like, see if there's any more. I know there's also like some other home videos Pantera had that might have featured Monsters of Rock. All right. There's that holographic Drifloon. So I've got 3 of each of Drifloon and Drifloon. Once again, no code cards for those anymore, but that's all right. Kind of for the best, to be honest. All right, here we go. Open another pack here. I think I've got one of each pack art plus 2 extras, so for the pack art collection, I like to collect the pack arts, at least when it comes to the first ones I ever open. All right, next code card here. And of course, it's cool they changed the board to green now. That's another thing I've noticed when I've been watching people's videos, even the all caps there with the 1.com/redeem. All right, so the energy first, our grass type energy. Let's see what we get in this pack. Got a Magneton. We got Raboot, Ivysaur. We just pulled Mega Venusaur. So we got Ultra Ball, Mega Signal, Shedinja. There's a Ninetales. Reverse Hall looks like Stonejourner. Reverse Hall Bayleaf. And a holographic Veltal. So we got both Veltal and Xerneas here. So cool. This being a callback to X and Y where Mega Evolution started. So cool, we got those as both hollows. And I collect whole sets. So for me, any new cards, I can get for each set, I'll be happy. Especially some cards, even cons and uncons can be hard to pull with all the stuff you get in these packs nowadays. Now you get 2 reverse hollows and a holograph every pack and so on and so on. All right, let's get our Drifloon there for the holographic promos. Veltal is an old school gangsta. He had some wicked movesets. I bet. All right. Next code card here. Energy is electric type energy. Cool. All right, we got to Beware. Helioptile. There's a Ralts, Makuhita, Centiskorch. Let's see, we got a Premium Power Pro. Is that what that says? I gotta get our webcam for cards soon. I'm gonna buy one eventually. All right, we got a Tangrowth, Reverse Hall Magnezone. Ooh, we just pulled the Venusaur. Now we got the special illustration rare. Wow, today is Venusaur Day. Awesome, I will take it. So that's a big hitter and the holographic. Okay, Steelix is always very cool. That's a hit. So let me sleeve it up and I'll get to your comment there because. All right, so put that out there. Wow, both the regular and the special illustration rare. That I don't do that very often, hardly at all. Yes, yep, so amazing. You're right. I have heard. I guess Ronda was talking crap because Joe Rogan does Taekwondo, and well, I think Eric Bischoff was talking about on 83 Weeks. He said, "Well, hey, if you want to talk crap on Joe Rogan, then watch judo." But Ronda Rousey's been opening her mouth too much. Hell, she's already alienated wrestling fans and stuff she was saying, calling us all marks. And I'm sorry. I liked Ronda Rousey early on, and my pal Joshua was a big Ronda Rousey fan early on too. But what Ronda was saying, it was ridiculous. Oh, yeah, $165, and it's not going anywhere, thankfully. Oh, I know. And hey, anytime you can pull one of the OG3, Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, which I believe now the next set will be a Phantasmal Phase, which will have a Charizard. So, hey, of course, there's two Mega Charizards, X and Y. But wow, already 2 big hits in this opening. And I've still got 2 packs of Mega Evolutions left. And then we'll get into Destined Rivals. And hope to God, Misty. Hey, she is hot. I'm not going to doubt. Yeah, Ronda Rousey is hot. It just sometimes she likes to say things that are a little questionable, but whatever. She's free to say what she wants. Even if it's not the best takes, but whatever. Like I said, it's kind of whatever at this point. All right, there's Jaffoom. So, got the Mega Card pack here. Got Hungry Hollow saying hi. All right, hey, welcome to the stream. You got a big hand there, so. I don't know if you're another pal of Pull and Quest officials. They say things go viral and stay relevant. Oh, and I guess the comment didn't show up on the StreamYard there, so. Yep, of course. Well, yeah, because Ronda Rousey's not really doing much. Ever since she and her husband had I know they had at least one kid. And, well, since last time she appeared in wrestling was for Ring of Honor with, other than that. Yeah, ever since she left WWE, it's kind of like she burned that bridge. But it's kind of like whatever. So, yeah, my favorite Hungry Hall is another one of your pals. So, hey, we got Hungry Hall here. Welcome to the stream. So, all right. We got water. Let's see. We got ourselves a Clauncher, Tinkatuff. There's a Nickit. There's a Miltank, Centiskorch, Tangrowth. We got a Goldengo, Lieutenant Surge's Bargain. We got a Young Goose, and the last card is a Holographic Cinderace. Okay, not bad, really, not great, but what can you do? Yeah, she has a second baby. Okay, I kind of figured that she and her husband, Travis Banks, had her kids. So all right, good for them. I know now she's focused on being a mother and doing the acting gigs here and there. Like I still have no problem with Ronda Rousey, but just like I said, some of the things she said, just kind of, it's whatever. Let her say what she wants to say because she is kind of right at times about the wrestling fans. I won't disagree with her, even if it means she's kind of trying to label all fans. But like I said, I won't disagree with her. There are some fans out there. It's like, yeah, you're kind of proving her point. All right, so last pack of Mega Evolutions right here. Let's open up the Mega Gardevoir pack. And let's hope for another big hitter. If not, hey, the Mega Venusaur so far might be the best, and 2 Mega Venusaurs, the best illustration rare one. All right, so there's the last Mega Evolution code for code hunters out there. Get it while you can. Once again, I apologize if it doesn't focus right. I have to get closer to the webcam. There we go. Oh yeah, definitely, because shoot, I don't know how many big YouTubers have probably pulled that, and people that probably pulled those in their in their ripping ships. All right, we got a Threevil, we got a Young Goose, there's a Tangela, there's a Clauncher, we have a Shuckle, There's a 10 Surges Bargain. We got a Ninetales. Reverse Hall Grumpig. So, can we get anything in the last two? So, here we go. Drum roll. Nothing there. Well, okay. Didn't end on anything big there, but all right. 2 hits, and probably the best 2 I could pull probably today from those, but there we go. But we're not done yet. On the hunt for some Misty. Some Destined Rivals. Got 6 packs here before I call it a day with the stream. Because my time is running a little low since I will have to start getting ready for work soon. But I'm glad you guys are here to watch the stream. And like I said, I will be back this coming Thursday here on the TCG channel. Yeah, I agree, man. Like, I don't even go on Whatnot or anywhere else to do ripping ships. And some of them just, when they start skipping to the cards real fast, or they will skip right away to like the reverse haul. They won't even bother showing all the cards. Like, I get it, when you open this stuff a bunch of times, you might get tired of seeing cards everywhere, but come on, man. It just, yeah. The only people I watch that do ripping ships are like Pokeball, Chloe, Super Duper Danny, but those are the exceptions because they also do more ripping ships. They also do videos too, and live streams where maybe they're just open for themselves. But when it comes to the ones, the people that just starting out, they're not really big and they're just in it for the money. I'm like, nah, I'll pass. So here we go. First code from Destined Rivals. Of course, look back at the old school code cards back before they changed them. So cool, a little bit of nostalgia now. All right, for the energy, we got Electric type energy. All right, here we go. We got ourselves a main key. There's our Team Rocket's Mareep, Team Rocket's Tarantula, Team Rocket's Rattata. We got Ethan's Adventure. We got Abomasnow, Team Rocket's Weezin. Reverse Hollow is a Breloom. Got a Reverse Hollow Gorbis. And holographic Team Rocket's Articuno. So, once again, starting a little cold because we got Articuno the Icebird. Ooh, awesome. Got an autograph card from Super Duper Danny. Oh, that's cool. Like I said, they're an exception because they don't always do ripping ships, but at least they're fair with theirs versus these Whatnot, TikToks, and even some people that are on YouTube. But yeah, it's whatever. I prefer to go back to the old days when we just focus on just opening the cards and not so much the ripping ships. And a lot of them do end up quitting. I remember there was some people I watched in the past that did ripping ships, and then eventually they ended up quitting because they just got tired of it. They weren't making the money they wanted to make, or maybe they did, and they just said screw it. So either way, it's like whatever. If they want to, do that, I can't really knock them. Kind of like Opossum Bud does. He makes his little thing saying, hey, go make that money, bro. But, these scalpers, too. Especially the ones that get mad when they can't find anything. And they start knocking stuff over. I watched Opossum Bud's latest video where a guy was in Target knocking things over. Like, really? Kids don't even act that way. And this dude just knocking stuff over, breaking stuff. Like, making the rest of us look bad who actually want to collect the cards for fun. Maybe for the value too, but they want to act like little kids that don't get their way. Like, it's ridiculous. All right, so I got a Fight type energy. We have an MC's Hype. There's a Team Rocket's Porygon 2, Team Rocket's Pupitar, Misty Staryu. Looking for you, Misty. Where you at? I want that Psyduck or that Lapras. Anyway, we got a Steven's Claydol, Team Rocket's Ariana, Floatzel. There's a Marnie's Morgrem. We got Reverse Hall, Rocket's Energy. Ooh, we got a full art. Okay, nice. All right, I'll take it. That would be of Petrol. Okay, so nice. I will get the applause there. And the last card. Wow. Oh yeah, the Morgan was Reverse Hall. All right, so I was asleep. So that's the first hit, and it's the second full art I've pulled technically from the sets. Well, not really. I pulled the Japanese version of Team Rocket's Proton. So if you count like Destined Rivals together with its Japanese counterparts of Hot Air Arena and Glory Team Rocket. But still, hey, cool. Got this. So glad I'm finally getting some hits now from Destined Rivals after starting out cold when I first started opening this set when I can find it. All right, here we go. Next pack. As I'm about halfway through here. And then after that, I will call it a day on the stream. Yeah, $7 card, but you know what? I don't click for the value, man. Either way, yeah, full art. Hey, $7 ain't bad. I mean, that's like basically getting your money back plus, an extra dollar or two. But hey, it's kind of, for me, it's the thrill of the hunt. All right, here we go. Here's the next code card. Energy is going to be a darkness type energy. We got ourselves Team Rocket Porygon. There's a Heat Rotom. We got Marnie's Impidip. There's a Shroomish. There's Cynthia's Milotic. Got Marnie's Liepard. Team Rocket's Venture Bomb. Got our Reverse Hollow Team Rocket Zubat. Reverse Hollow Team Rocket's Hypno. And the last card, hey, Mrs. Gyarados. Not a hit, but my girl Misty. I've already been lucky to pull this card in both English and Japanese. Hey, let me tell you, the best card I ever pulled was going back to Gym Challenge, Misty's Gyarados in that set. When I pulled that card, oh man, I had goosebumps. And I know that card's got to be probably worth a pretty penny nowadays, especially if you probably get it graded PSA 10. But yeah, it's like that's how it is. Oh yeah, definitely more the value. Gold cards, yes, man. Especially when now gold cards aren't treated with the same respect as they once were back when they were first introduced. And rainbow cards now are a thing of the past. So of course those rainbows, you really gotta, hold their value, I guess, you'll never see rainbows ever again unless the Pokemon Company decides they want to bring them back. All right, here we go. We're getting down to the wire here. This is the third to last pack. All right, here's the code. Yeah, true. I remember back from Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield how hard the golds, versus the rainbows. Rainbows weren't the easiest to pull either, but still, before they eventually just started appearing less and less, and then Crown Zenith came along and there was no more rainbows because that set had no rainbows, if I remember right. Anyways, we got a Fomantis, we got a Squawkabilly, Cynthia's Roselia, Team Rocket's They're Female, there's a Shaman, Ethan's Adventure, we got ourselves a Hearthstone Ogerpon, we got Reverse Hollow, Arvin's Mastiff, Reverse Hollow, Team Rocket's Mimikyu. Okay. We got ourselves a holographic Stevens Metagrow EX. Okay, and the energy was fighting type. Cool. I'll take it. So as always, gotta give that round of applause. I'll have to add the cheer sound effect at some point, like I used in my videos back in the day. So all right, so second hit so far. Oh yeah, Metagross is a boss. No denying that. And that's just the regular Metagross. Imagine if I had the Mega. Of course, now we're not right now at, Mega Evolution since I got done opening those. So yeah, he is a boss. Second to last pack, I have the Cynthia sleeve, which I might say for last because then we have the Team Rocket one here. So we'll see what pack is in this one. All right, so this one has the Giovanni of his Mewtwo. Ooh, cool if I pull that special illustration. But all right, here we go. Second to last pack before the stream is over, and then I will, of course, catch you guys again on Thursday for or hopefully Thursday, depending on whether or not the booster boxes arrive that day. They should. But all right. Here's that second to last code for the code hunters out there. I just got to make sure I show it the best I can. You guys should be able to read it, hopefully. All right, energy is a fire type energy. Maybe it's a hot pull. We'll find out. We got a Rellor. There's a Team Rocket's Grimer. We got Team Rocket's Hounder. Misty's Magikarp. Misty, where you at? I'm looking for your illustration rares. Team Rocket Weezin. We got the Granite Cave. We got Team Rocket's Ampharos. Reverse Hall Hippopotas. Reverse Hall Team Rocket's Giovanni. And the last card. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Another hit. Team Rocket's Nidoqueen. And, of course, Giovanni. So, there we go. All right. So 3 hits so far on Destined Rivals. Now, no illustration or special illustration rares yet. But we'll see. Got 1 pack to go. The suspense is killing me. Like I said, if I get a Misty, I will be happy. But if I get any illustration or special illustration rare, yeah. Macros used to slap me up at like a cage match in that old Pokemon game. I would say I don't mind the value cards. I like to break even. Nidoqueen, you are ahead of the curve. All right. So here's the last code for this live stream. Once again, I hope you guys can read it for those of you that do collect the codes. There you go. One focused a little better. All right. Here we go, guys. The energy is electric type. So we're going to go as slow as possible because let's see, I'm going to count. Because there's 10 cards. Obviously, I want to get through the first 7 here. First 7, 8. Yeah. So there's the first one. The Oak Queen right there for Team Rocket. Steven's Ball Toy. That's number 2. We've got the Ethan Sidawudo there for 3. So we got Squote. We got Artist Squote. There's number 4. 5 is Eva's Adventure. 6, Hearthstone Overpawn. And then 7, Team Rockets, Botterbot. And then we should be at the last 3 cards. Let me just double check. Yes, we are. So let me just do the heartbeat here. So we're going to see what's next. Or as Gover would say, who's next? Okay, so nothing there. All right, guys. The last 2 cards are coming up. Damn. Sorry. No hate for Annihilate. He's cool and all, but you're not what we're looking for. So, there we go. Yeah, the stream's done, and Misty Psyduck and Misty's Lapras elude me, plus no other illustration rares or special illustration rares with Destined Rivals. But hey, 2 EXs and a full art, not bad. So here's the Team Rocket hits. We got the Metagross, the Nidoking, and Proton full art. So there we go. 3 nice hits right there. But wow, Mega Evolutions may not have had the most hits, but it had the best ones. As we have right here. Man, gotta go back and look at them. Got the Mega Venusaur right here, looking very awesome. And that actually is actually a full art. So we got both a full art and the special illustration rare. So yeah, to have both a full art and a special illustration rare within the same opening. All I'm missing now is the regular Venusaur EX. So I will definitely have to get some more packs when I can find them again. Or I might even try to buy a booster box if I'm willing to spend the money. Otherwise, I'll just keep trying to buy the packs in retail. All right. Yeah, but you said that earlier. Okay, I look in the wrong comments. Here we go. Still a bunch of great pulls. Fantastic luck day. Luck today, yep. Venusaur Day official. Yeah, I should definitely have had a Venusaur in the thumbnail. Yeah, oh well. But either way, I guess that's about it, guys. And it's about to be 4 o'clock my time here in the Central Time Zone. So I guess perfect time to wrap things up. So guys, thank you for being here. If you're watching it live on YouTube, give me that like. I appreciate it. If you're watching on Kick, well, I'm just going to have to try to promote Kick slowly to maybe see if more people will join. Maybe I'll try to do some exclusive Kick streams here and there. But yeah, I will be back this coming Thursday, depending on when my boxes come. If they are here by Thursday, I'll try to get the stream scheduled ASAP. If not, then I'll do something else this coming Thursday where I get some stuff at Cracker Barrel maybe, or if I'm lucky to go by Walmart and find stuff, or maybe Fandora has more stuff. But yep, thank you. Appreciate it. Pokemon Quest Official. Yep, I will definitely have a great night. I'll try. Yep, peace out. All right, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Rock on. Keep collecting. Stay safe. And I will catch y'all on the next one, as I will be in the stream right now. So take it easy, guys.